So we're in xTooL Studio and we're going to do a material test on silicone. Now I've never done one, but we're going to see if we can figure it out. I needed some scrap material because I kept burning up my good material. So I went down to TJ Maxx and got some sink caddies. I guess you hang them on the sink, put stuff in them, but I cut them up. So now I got some test material. It's a pretty cheap way to go. So the first thing we're going to want to do a material test array is to go over to the elements or objects. There's no name for this, so it's circles and squares, and you want to draw something out, some shape. So I'm going to draw out a square. I'm going to go up top and adjust it to 5 millimeters on both sides. Then you want to select it. And over here, don't pay any attention on the right to any of the power or speed or anything, but you do want to select engrave if that's the test you're doing. So keep it selected. Go over to the applications, and up top here, material test array, select that. And you'll see the defaults here if you leave it user defined. But in this case, we know we have silicone, so we can select the drop down, go pick silicone. It'll give us a preview of what the effect would be. You can close that, and then you'll notice here that the power and speed changed drastically. Like I said, I don't want to start no fires, no more fires. I'm going to change these number of columns to 5 because I've got a small piece of silicone. I'll click away and see if that'll change. It takes us a little bit to catch up sometime. And so they're suggesting 90% power max, 20% minimum. We got 5 millimeter columns and 3 millimeter spacing in between, which you can easily adjust. And for the speed, a max of 400 millimeters per second and a min of 200. And again, 5 and 3. So we're going to click done. And you can see over on the right, your speed and power settings are all gone. But if you just click away, they come back and they will be by individual block. So if you had a block you wanted different for some reason, I suppose you could change it. I don't know. I hadn't clicked on one, but maybe. All right, so we're just going to select this again, center it a little bit, go up to the top right and click auto measure, and then it'll do an auto focus. And I'm using the F1 Ultra, which has you have to calibrate, so when the material you put in the bed raises it up a little bit, you got to recalibrate it. It's easy. Got some buttons on the touchpad. It's not a big deal. And now we can click the refresh, and it'll show us what we're working with. There we go. And that looks like it fits pretty good. So we're going to leave it selected. I'm going to close the door, and then we will hit process. Okay, here we go. We're hitting process. And then start. And the big button on the touch screen for the F1 Ultra. There we go. All right, I'm going to clean this up with a little WD-40 and a toothbrush, and we'll see if it looks any better than it does now. So silicone is real tricky, and I hope this shows up okay. The text didn't show up at all. So when this happens to you, go back to your original workspace and take a look and compare it back. Like this one on the right here, if I can. This one actually looks pretty good. That's 200 millimeters per second and 90% power. So when you do this, and some of these up here I'm messing up trying to look through the camera, but these along the right side look pretty good, the ones with 90% power. So when you do silicone, it does clean up good with some WD-40 or some other spray lubricant and a toothbrush. So hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to keep trying other materials. It's good to, when you're working with a material, try to get a scrap you can test with before you go mess up your real stuff. I'm looking at a cup here I've destroyed. So if this was helpful, please like, subscribe. It helps channel grow, keeps me out here in the shop trying new things, and I'll keep sharing. So just check back often for new videos. You folks take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.